Ruby Community Conference organized by Visuality presents Paweł Strzałkowski, Make a Game with Ruby and MCP. Enjoy.
Thank you, Adrian. For this talk, we're gonna need 10 minutes and a miracle, because I screwed myself once again, just as last year at this stage, I'm doing a live demo. So keep up with me. Hi, my name is Paweł Strzałkowski. By day, I'm the CTO of Visuality, which makes me the co-organizer of this wonderful event. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also a part of Century Perspective, which is a consultancy group helping mature Rails product in the AI era with some transformation or the change of thinking style. Last year, apart from other things, I told you two things. One is that I've been doing web programming for 30 years by now. 30 years ago, I created my first website. And I also told you that I've been creating games, which is a theme actually today, in every technology I could find. And allow me to talk a bit about that. That 30-ish years ago, when I published my first website, I just uploaded a bunch of HTML files, maybe some images, to a managed internet provider, hosting provider. It wasn't more than uploading files, probably not even FTP, probably there was some uploader on the site. And this was the realm of the internet that I knew. And it was a website, and that I could access from my browser. And there was this magical site that allowed me to put some of my own stuff there. Then 10, 20 years later, which makes it 10 years ago, I was working on complex Ruby on Rails applications, which allowed me to, well, earn money, but also to understand internet better and better. I've done like 12 years in PHP, then I switched after the dark times passed to Ruby. And at that point, this is the internet that I know. This is the stack that I know, and, well, of course, much beyond. Then we all shouldn't rush. At that point, I came back to the idea of I love creating games. My first game was an IRC bot, where you could play blackjack with that. But with Ruby on Rails, I started making games. So in fact, what you're looking at is a Rails application from the get-go. And underneath, we have a game. This is a rogue type game where I can walk around, I can see monsters, I can collect weapons, and so on and so forth. And with Rails, this is what I could have created anytime. But we have this big transformation that Nick so greatly talked about, where we as people started asking LLMs about everything. So, hey, if I have a game, what should I do next? Maybe I should take a screenshot, open Claude, and ask, where should I go? And of course, it will answer, provided that I have just a bit of internet. Let's see. It got the screenshot. It has vision, as Carmina has told us. And now it understands, hey, you have a screenshot. There are some items. This is what you can do. Pretty much, Nick, this is your conversation with AI. So coming back to our game, this is how we all operate in our daily job and our husbands and wives. However, at some point, when Anthropic released the idea of MCP, I understood that I can connect my Ruby on Rails application directly to MCP host, to LLM application. So now I could expose my Rails capabilities through MCP server to outside LLM chat. So let's do that. Let's add our application as an additional connector to Cloud. Let's add a custom connector. Let's call it game. Let's put MCP. Yeah, right. So now I've just connected my Ruby on Rails application to Cloud. And provided that it worked, yeah, I can see that there are so many tools exposed that can allow me to play my game through Cloud. What I can do, I can attack, I can equip, I can move. Okay, let's try moving. Let's open not this window. Let's open a new chat, and let's okay, new chat. Let's move north. Move north. Now it should at least understand that there is a tool for moving, and it can use it with this north. Yeah, it did. So thank you. Let's move south. So we can say that it wasn't a fluke. Yeah, here it is. All right, so we've moved from taking screenshots and putting into LLM chats into having actual connection and being able to use this customer-facing software to interact with our Rails applications. All right, but it's not end. So we were here, then here, but if a user can use an LLM chat to interact with Ruby on Rails application, then perhaps I can code an AI agent that can do the same. It can use some MCP client library, use its own LLM as a thinking mechanism, and it could connect to this MCP server. But because I'm lazy and I like to put things into the same boxes, within this implementation, I just put that inside of the same Ruby on Rails application because, well, why not? It was just easier and faster. So therefore, let's see if an AI agent can actually play this on its own. This uses Gemini, I think, at the moment. So on each step, it gets all the tools, so it looks around. It has just picked up a health potion, and let's see how peaceful it is. It went to kill a rat. So AI, given circumstances, will attack and will kill at will. So this is my story. This is the story of me starting with web development 30 years ago and now coding AI agents for playing computer games, which is a great exercise for everyone. And again, please don't create new to-do lists or whatever. Make a game, write a game, put AI on top of that, and just have fun. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can download it from that link. At the top, it's open source, so have fun with that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paweł. That's awesome.
I will leave it for the time.